you have worked with a lot of startups.
Yeah.
And how important is innovation at the startup stage, or is the stage only happens once as far as the startup is concerned? They come up with a good product, and then they suddenly get into the execution, and the innovation takes a back seat. What's been your experience? Why do startups fail, for example? Could not being continuously innovative, could it be one of the reasons why startups fail?
Yes, one of the reasons. I mean, invariably, all the startups that I have worked with, all of them have felt that, oh, I have an earth-shattering idea and I'm going to change the world. And I'm saying this without exception. They start with it like that. A lot of times that comes out because they have not really studied the market also. They are in that dilemma or that pitfall of thinking from their own perspective and not really checking out with users. Many a time they start with some personal pain point that they experienced, but not necessarily it's such a big thing that people will pay money to buy the product or service. So what I'm coming to is that their lack of market understanding leads them to create products which may not get traction. So that's one reason. Secondly, they just don't understand what cash flow is. They keep on developing something without really understanding, because finally cash flow is more important than profit if you want to run a sustainable business, and that's what they don't really understand. And these are kids in college or just out of college, so you can't blame them. So they learn along the way. And also those people who grow, I have seen some startups reach a good level, their focus somewhere changes because of and I would blame the investors who come into the picture. That investor kind of takes the focus away from the product or the service to the valuation of the company.
So the investor becomes like a parent who doesn't allow the childlike enthusiasm to innovate.
Because that investor is interested in how he or she can exit when the second round of funding comes in. So it is only acquiring customers at whatever cost without really thinking of maybe cash flows, profits, or keeping that user also in mind. Because valuation is upon what's your user base. So acquire a customer at any cost, and that's why we have these cashback kind of mania nowadays. I would wonder what profit these e-com companies are making. And when this happens in 2-3 rounds of funding, the entrepreneur also realizes that's the game. Then he or she starts thinking of when I will liquidate my stake in an IPO, and when I will buy a yacht or a private jet. And then the guy loses focus on developing the product and just goes after sales. That's also one or two cases I have seen who have reached that level. Rest of them, yes, they are, in the last 8 years that I've seen, they are mid-scale, those who have succeeded. But one or two have reached a level where the focus completely changes, which is also, it's not at all conducive to any innovative thinking. We're constantly pushing on quarter-to-quarter sales.
So we talked about innovation as a startup. Generally business organizations move a life cycle from a startup to a small and medium enterprise, then to a large enterprise. So what about innovation in a small and medium enterprise?
From my experience, I feel that small, medium enterprises, I think, lack the marketing skill or the marketing muscle to get their products out in the market to use. Secondly, also their lack of credit available to them, lack of finances available to them. They kind of stifle the ideas that they want to bring out. They also stifle the marketing efforts that they would want to take up. So these are two things which I feel in a small medium enterprise, that's what stifles the growth. And also somewhere sometimes the entrepreneur also becomes a little too comfortable and relaxed if he or she has had some bit of success. And another reason which hampers these kind of folks, I feel, is the unwillingness to let go of responsibility to professional people. This chap probably wants to control the entire operations of the entire organization. Maybe up to a 15-20 crore level of turnover, that is possible. But beyond 25, 30, 40 crores, they definitely have to have people, smart people, to whom they can delegate to.